Okay, so for number 55, you have to find f of g of x. And again, just like the last one, you can write this as f of g of x, like that. Now for this one, since we don't have a number that x is supposed to be, what we're going to do is we're going to take the entire g function, so all of that, and it's going to replace g of x inside those brackets. So it's going to look like f of 4x. And when you do this, you just want to check the domain of what you're plugging in. Now 4x doesn't have any domain restrictions, so right now the domain seems to be all real numbers. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take 4x and it's going to replace the x in the f function. So you're going to have 2, but in place of x you're putting 4x minus 3. Simplify it so you have 8x minus 3. And we can't really simplify that at all, so that's our final answer. We just have to check for domain. Now for this, we do run the risk of getting an imaginary number because we have the square root. So to avoid that, we say that whatever is underneath the radical is not allowed to be negative. So we say it's greater than or equal to 0. If you solve both sides, or solve for x rather, you get x is greater than or equal to 3/8. So that's your domain. Now what that means, any number that you pick that's bigger than or equal to 3/8 will give you a real number. So if I pick something like 4, plug it in, I'm insured to get a real number. If I pick something like -2, -2 would cause us to have a non-real answer here, which is something that we're trying to avoid. That's it.
Made with Doodlecast Pro.